Hello and welcome back to Grand Arena Championships. I'm Heathen 13. This is Season 10, Week 3, Round 3, and I am very excited and nervous about today's opponent. This round, I am matched up against Benders, and Benders is a very good opponent. Let's look at the matchup so you can see just how good he is. Looking at the Hotbot overview, you can see he actually has more red on his side than I do. So let's zoom in. Looking at the stats, he currently is doing better than I am this season. He has not lost. He is 8-0 going into this round, and we are very close in lifetime banners. I'm at 399,000. He's at 368,000. So Benders is really good at Grand Arena Championships. I do have more offensive wins than he does, and a few more undersize and clears, but he has more defense. And if he sets the same defense that SWGOH.GG shows, I am in for a real fight on my hands. Looking at our rosters, you can see he has a slight GP advantage overall, as well as top 80 and top 65. I do have a small Zeta advantage and speed advantage, but he has more G13s by 8, and he's got more G12s by 10. I do have the mod advantage in terms of how many 6-dot mods, and I have, again, a very slight advantage in speed. But look at relics. I have 70 total relic levels, and he has 102, so he definitely out-relics me by quite a bit. Now, like I said, he is currently undefeated in this season, and let me show you his roster so you can see why. First off, ships. He does have a 7-star negotiator, as well as a 5-star malevolence. In fact, he has all the capital ships. So in looking at a history, most of the time he kept negotiator for offense and set malevolence, but sometimes he didn't. And so I kept both my malevolence and negotiator for offense, and I set my home one, figuring if he got to my ships, he's going to blow by them regardless of which one I set. So I wasn't worried about that. But then his characters, holy moly. As you could see from the last screen, he actually runs a Darth Revan on defense, and that is gonna be a problem for me. When we go down to his Sith Empire, his Darth Revan and his Basilisk Fallen are both faster than mine. Mine is 325, his is 328, and my Basilisk Fallen is 299, and his is 303. Now, in 3v3, if you don't have the faster Darth Revan, it's really hard to beat that squad. So I had a very fundamental to all of my other decisions choice to make. And that was, do I put my Darth Revan on defense or save it for offense? And my thinking came down to this. If I put my Darth Revan on defense and he saves his for offense, then he's going to get a nice and easy clear on me. If he saves his for defense and I save mine for offense, I still may not be able to beat him in one shot, and will probably take multiple teams against it regardless. So my decision was, let me put it on defense. If he keeps it for offense, that's fine. He's going to use his best squad against my best squad. But he won't have it on defense, so I have a chance to clear as far as he does. If he puts his on defense and I put mine on defense, then I might get stuck on his, but he might get stuck on mine. So that's what I did. I decided to put it on defense and hope. Now, not only is his Sith Empire very good, but his resistance, you can see he is getting really close to getting Galactic Legend Rey. You see all these resistance who are relicked up, ready to go, and in his history, it looked to me like he set a lot of these relicked up resistance in the back. So, assuming I even get to the back, I don't know that I'm going to be able to clear these, because his defense, based on his history, is very stout. Looking at other things, you can see he has his Grievous, B1, B2, and Droideka all relicked up. You can see he has his clones relicked up. He also has Anakin, General Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, and Padme all relicked up. He has his Jedi Knight Revan with a relic as well. So Bender's roster is very, very good. Better than mine for sure. And I'm not sure that I will be able to clear him on defense, but I will give it my best shot. All right, let's take a look at the board. I'll show you the defense I set as well as what I'm up against Bender. Now Bender's has already attacked, and you can see my decision to put Darth Revan on defense turned out to be a good one. We'll get to that in a second. Up here up top, he blew through my Dooku squad, my Vader, my Night Sisters, and a Old Ben with Jolie and Ahsoka. One shot all of that, easy peasy. In the back, here's my weak Home 1 squad. I was actually able to get 2 reinforcements out, so that's good maybe. I don't know. I'm not anticipating that I stole many banners from him. And then up front here, my Bastila and my Poggle with droids both were one shot, and then he took 6 attempts against my Darth Revan. Bender's actually reached out to me to say, nice Darth Revan squad, it tripped me up, and good luck. So that was super cool of him. Hopefully he'll take the time to watch this so you can see how his defenses did against me. So let's look at those defenses. Up top here, he set a Night Sisters squad with his relic Asajj and Daka. He put his relic up Grievous team, put Shaak Ti clones, which wasn't in the scouting report, so a little nervous about that. I wasn't fully prepared, depending on what he puts in the back, and his other Night Sisters as well. And then down low, a Karth team, a Bugs team, and then instead of putting his full Darth Revan squad on defense, he actually split it up and put Palpatine with Bastila and Malik. And so that was troubling because I didn't know how I was going to approach it exactly. Did some research and decided on a kind of unusual comp thanks to Zareth and his counter sheet. We'll see how that goes. All right, we're going to get into the attacks. I am extremely nervous on how this is going to go. We'll start off with some of the easier ones and then open up the back to see how much of those resistance are lurking. Let's get into this Karth team, and for Karth, I'm going to go ahead and take JTR. I've only used this counter once before, but it worked that time, and we shall see if it still works again. I'm going to try and take Karth out right away. No, let's go after mission. Do the smart thing. We will go after mission right from the get-go and pile on as hard as we can, get her as far down as we can before Zalbar taunts up. In fact, let's wave him off. That was dumb. That was really stupid. He was going to taunt as soon as I got mission under 100% anyway. I should have saved my wave off until he had taunted. So I'm in trouble now. Let's switch back. And fantastic. We got enough confuse on Zalbar so he couldn't get the taunt up. I think. Pretty sure that's how that mechanic works. Let's wave Karth down. Get rid of his turn meter. And wiggle. Let's pile on Karth, see if we can get rid of him. Good. Now we're just stuck on Zalbar. We are missing a little bit of protection on Rey. So let's see if we can get that back. We're close to... There we go. Eliminate Destiny. And one more big pylon. Oh, 53. I thought I was full, but apparently not. Okay. Next up are the bugs. I do not want to leave anything to chance, so I'm bringing the full triumvirate in and hoping we don't take a big shot early. Drain everybody, reduce cooldowns. Reduce, I mean extend. Let's go ahead and strip away the buffs, get pain on them. We'll isolate the brute. And see there, the spy actually took their big hit, but they weren't stealthed at the time, so it didn't hit very hard, which is fantastic, and we were able to take him out. Alright, so this went very, very well. Going ahead and getting the clutch cooldown increase there with Nihilus in the beginning proved useful. And only a 52, but a clean win. Okay. This is for all the marbles. I am extremely nervous how this is going to go. We are going to take in this Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and General Skywalker team. Now, the thinking here is that, yes, Bastila Shan Fallen's going to get her fear off, but Jedi Knight Revan can't be feared. He also has his saber throw thing for healing, but it also will cleanse the fear off the other guys. And then we try and take her out really quick before everything gets going too crazy. Now, the downside is that if this fails, I've wasted my Jedi Knight Revan squad and my gas squad. So it is a risk, and I am nervous. So let's see how this goes. All right, so we got the markup first here. We're just gonna go straight after her and see what we can do. Let's get some foresight up, or not, and let's try and take her out as quickly as we can. Let's get rid of all the shock. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get Palpatine out. We are just left with Malik. And we gotta hope for a big hit here from Gas. We'll mark him up. Oh, that was a fortuitous dodge. Let's spread foresight. And let's heal. Try and keep Yoda here from dying. There is Savior procced. And mark again. And big hit. Nope. Ouch. And there we go. All right, 51 banners. It wasn't very pretty, but we got through. That was the key battle to see what was in the back, to open that up. And now I have a chance at least to win. Whether or not there's a full clear in my future or not, we'll see. All right, so in the back, how much of that resistance nonsense did he leave me? And the answer is 2 teams. All right, so give me a moment. I need to take a little planning time to see what I want to try and do against this. Okay, I'm back, and I think I have a plan, and that plan for now entails ignoring the back, going through the top, seeing if we can clear those 2 top zones so that we can secure the win. If we can do that, then we'll worry about the bottom. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to go right for Grievous, which is going to be the sticking point. And for this, I have my clones. I wish they were a little higher relic, but hopefully they will do okay and be able to secure me the victory. If not, I have Padme as my backup. We'll go ahead and put a little work in on the B1 and then swap over to B2. We are not going to we're not going to taunt. We're going to hope Echo gets a stun or 2 here. None. Okay. So we'll swap over to B2, and looks like we're already going to lose one of our clones. And if that happens, that'll be alright. We'll make super clones. Okay, so there's the sacrifice. Here is the Rexecute. Very nice. Alright, so that worked. Even if these guys can't clean it up, I will bring a squad in to clean it up. But Grievous is down, B1's down, Just working on B2. Here we go again. Another execute. So 48 terrible banners, but a win, which is at this point all I'm looking for. Just can I get it clear? Next up, we have this Asajj Daka zombie, and for that we will go with crew and executioner and Watt, and hope we don't get bombed right off the bat. Tanking tech on crew, and we'll get our weapons tech up on executioner as soon as we can, and then we will just go for the kills. Now I'm going to go ahead and stun zombie so that I can go after Asajj and Daka, and as long as executioner gets all the kills, then they won't come back, other than zombie, of course. Make sure we're taunting with crew so he can absorb all the damage. And clear zombie away again. Back onto Asajj. Stun zombie again. Heal a little bit. Getting Asajj close. Daka with the heal. Heal up on crew. Clear away zombie. Back on to Asajj. It's a lot of healing there from Asajj. Let's actually stun Asajj this time. I'm having to go through zombie each time anyway. So let's just go ahead and at least keep Asajj from handing out heals and taking turns. Alright, Asajj down. Daka wastes a turn trying to res her. And looks like we are in business here. This time again we'll stun Daka. Zombie's already got the 2 debuffs there. She's not going to be attacking. Her speed is reduced. And there we go. A 54. It looked to me like Watt was missing a little protection, but gave it to me anyway. So that worked out. Next up, we got our other Night Sisters here with Acolyte and Spirit and Talzin, and for that we will take our bounty hunters. Hopefully not like last time where I got stuck sitting behind, trying to get Acolyte. That won't happen this time, because last time it was a zombie there I was stuck behind, but this time as long as I kill the other 2, then Acolyte will just be exposed. So that's the plan. We'll go after Talzin. She's the real threat with Plague. And let's see if we can get a big hit. Nice. And doesn't look like I'm even gonna come close to the contract this time, but that's okay. Almost got Spirit. Let's lay down some fire. Got that up. Get a little healing. And yeah, we won't get the contract, but we should get a 53 still. Excellent. All right. Now, here's where I have a little bit of decision to make. My initial thought here is just to take CLS and be safe, even though I feel like CLS could be better used in the back. But again, all that matters right now is getting through this top zone and then ships so that I can secure the win. So I'm going to go ahead and take CLS against Shock, even though I think this might be a little overkill. So we will go ahead and go straight after Shock T. And there we go. All right. Now we'll go after Rex. And finally, Arc. Yeah, it was overkill for sure. But again, the point of today is to win. full clear is a secondary consideration. All right, what do you leave me in the back? Probably the Malevolence is what I'm guessing. Yes, okay. And I can't click on it. That bug is back, so let's go this way. There we go. Finally, eventually got to it. Just like my Malevolence, only 5 stars, and Vulture Droid and the other one are both lower stars. Exactly the same situation mine is in. So I'll go ahead and take the group that I usually use when I climb in Arena. In Arena, I actually climb with both my Negotiator and Malevolence. I flip-flop back and forth depending on who I'm countering. So this is the counter I normally use. I go big hit on the Vulture Droid and then take it out with the AoE. And go ahead and try to take that out right away. And we're going to bring Plo in to heal off those Buzz Droids and throw around a little turn meter. And Sunfax down. All we have left is the whatever you call that ship that I always forget the name of. Okay, he pulled in Spy. The Hyena Bomber, there we go. And let's go ahead and put on my revives and make sure that my Houndstooth is still taunting. And we will bring in 5 ship. We need to clear off these debuffs from Ahsoka. Get Retribution up on everybody. And knowing that Spy is still stealth. Now available. And let's do Bomber Run to finish it off. So 60 banners, not bad. My Negotiator still is only 6 stars, so still losing some banners for that. Okay. So, assuming that Benders is done attacking, he did throw 6 teams against Darth Revan there. So I'm assuming he won't clear it. I've got the win, but let's see if we can get the full clear. Alright, so of these two, I think the Finn Holdo team is probably the tougher of the two. And I'm really torn. I have my Shaak Ti and some clones, but they're not the best clones. And then I have my Padme team. And honestly, I don't know if Padme will work. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give a shot to Padme first. And I have several teams left that I can try and throw against these ones, but we will see. I am definitely worried about this team, though. We got to go after Resistance Hero Finn first. And now we're stuck behind the other 2 Taunters. Basic there. And I want some stacks of courage. I jump back on Resistance Hero Finn. And well, I'm making progress. It's just slow progress. Now Finn has his taunt back up, so his Holdo. Let's do a kick. We got 12. Is that enough? Yes. All right. All right. After Holdo is only gear 12, so should go down, or 11 actually. So should go down quick, and then just Resistance Hero Finn left. And that does it. All right. So 52 I was pretty worried about that. Glad that worked out well. All right. Next, we will go after this Poe, Vet Chewy, and Stick Ray. And I think we are going to try Shock T in the clones. I have other options, which might be better. And if we have to take multiple shots of this, we will. And we'll see how it goes. My clone sergeant's only gear 11. And so that might not be enough. I will go after... I guess I'm going to go after Vet Chewy first. I actually don't know. I've never gone against any of these guys. I know I see everybody up there higher in the ranks taking out these guys all the time, and I just have not faced them because I haven't faced anybody with a Galactic Legend or even this close. So we're just trying to work on Vet Chewy, and there goes Shock T. So that didn't go well, but I think we should get Chewy down, and then we'll go after Stick Ray next. Ouch. She hits hard. And hopefully clear that with the turret. Yes. All right. All right, we'll go ahead, go back in, and this time we'll take Palpatine with Thrawn and Kylo, OG Kylo. Probably didn't need to do that. That's okay. We will fracture Rey because she was about to go, and we'll do a little AoE and try and shock. Good. Let's hand it back over to Kylo, get his protection back up, and a big hit for a stun. Another one. And I'm wondering if this team wouldn't have been better to go in from the get-go. Maybe, possibly. So 34, which is the max I could have gotten on a cleanup. All right. We've got these ones in the back. Jin Squad and a Wig Squad. All right, I think this can be soloed with Nest. So we'll throw that on, and I will throw it on fast forward. So see you in a sec. All right, so 55, Net's coming through, and lastly we have Wigs with R2. I think Wampa Hoda can do this, so let's do that. If not, I've got other squads that I still have my Geos that I can take in, but let's see if we can do it with Wampa and Hoda. We will start off on Biggs. I think Biggs is my biggest threat. And because they're all rebels, they take double damage from Wampa. And the Foresight isn't going to help either, because his basic goes through Foresight. Hey, don't attack Hoda. Almost. There we go. And there we go. All right, so a 54 on that. So luckily we were able to get a full clear. Man, I was really stressed about some of those fights up front, especially the Palpatine and his Grievous squad. So we get a final score of 2443 to 1768. I want to thank Benders for the match. That was super exciting. I really enjoy matches like that where I'm against a really tough opponent who's really trying as hard as I am. So fantastic match. I wish you luck on the rest of your GACs. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in next round.